And with the ribbon cut, everybody streamed in. Doctors, nurses, politicians, just plain citizens, and 100 more Legrandians through the sliding front doors and on into the new Grande Ronde Medical Plaza to walk the halls, gab and chat with medical professionals, and just overall take in this new facility that is specifically designed so that local specialty doctors can have a little extra elbow room.
So our doctors needed more space is what they came to us with. The building they were in was not sufficient. So we built a design team that had doctors, nurses, administrative people in the building on it. And we all sat around a table and we determined what their needs were. We determined what the best way to meet those needs. And we met for about 3 to 4 months before we started even drawing on paper just what their needs were. Where did they want the exam rooms? How did they want the hallways so they could get to their exam rooms? And what did they need in them? Did they need sinks? Where did they need the sinks? Where do they need outlets? Where did they need their computer to be? How did they need their computer to move so they could talk to the patient? And then they came in and they picked the colorings, they picked the flooring, they picked the colors on the walls, the cabinetry, and basically designed it for them.
But that's not the full story behind this new medical facility. Before the ribbon was cut, several people spoke about the history of Grande Ronde Hospital and the new building, including hospital administrators and local politicians. Years ago, the hospital decided never to own doctors, but over the years, that standard has changed. The hospital has gradually begun to employ these doctors and house them on the hospital grounds. Many of these doctors are housed in this new Medical Plaza building. The plaza is primarily for specialty doctors as opposed to general practitioners. Rather than sending patients out of town for specialty care, the hospital wanted to be able to care for the locals here and now and not require expensive life flights to Boise or Portland.
So now we're able to keep more patients in La Grande and they don't have to travel outside. If they prefer, then that's fine. But they have the opportunity to stay right here, not travel in the snow, in the bad weather. Elderly patients don't have to travel outside of the region. When patients have surgery, their families can be here with them. Now, when we have the larger surgeries, the more specialty surgeries, of course patients are referred out. But it's to keep those patients and the minor procedures that we can do here in La Grande.
So if you're wandering around the hospital grounds or along the sidewalk below, look up. You'll see the new red and white hospital sign in all its blazing colors stretched across the base of the hill. And hopefully that's all of it you'll see for a while. It's a great building and everyone should see it. But we would never wish anyone a trip up to the hospital except for ribbon-cutting ceremonies with fruit on platters arranged like little birds.